Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. Today is day 22, and we step into a new phase of our inner exploration. Over the past few days, we have gently uncovered the subtle patterns of judgment and prejudice and how they cloud the heart, distort the perception, and quietly hinder our spiritual progress. We have seen that freedom begins with awareness and that transformation is possible when we allow love and unity to take the place of division. Tonight, we open a new and equally powerful theme, which is likes and dislikes. At first glance, likes and dislikes may seem natural, even necessary. After all, we all have preferences, don't we? But in the yogic way of life, especially in heartfulness, these tendencies are seen as subtle impressions that can sway our inner balance. They are gentle undercurrents of attraction and aversion that influence how we perceive, choose, and react. When we when left unchecked, they can distance us from inner stillness that anchors us in the heart. The practice of heartfulness invites us to become aware of these currents, not to suppress them, but to rise above their pull and rest in a deeper neutrality that allows true wisdom to emerge. As Babuji Maharaj has mentioned, likes and dislikes are the two great shackles. The more we indulge in them, the tighter they bind us. Likes pulls us towards gratification. Dislikes push us into avoidance. Both distort our inner compass. Both reinforce the ego. And both prevent us from experiencing life as it is, instead of how we want it to be. The effect of like and dislike vibrations settles down at point C of the heart and eventually forms some scars. Everything starts at point C, the strategic point or landing point for samskars into our system. It is a reaction of likes and dislikes that first create vibration or stir in the field of consciousness. This affects point C, and from there the energy forms an impression. Daji has also mentioned that when we overreact with our likes and dislikes, we like we let our mind from unwanted impressions. In heartfulness, the goal is not to suppress our emotions or become indifferent, but to refine our tendencies so that we are not controlled by them. The more we meditate, the more we clean, the more we become inwardly balanced. And in that balance, likes and dislikes lose their grip. And why is this important? Because inner freedom does not come from always having what we like. It comes from being free, even when we don't appreciate it or like it. It comes from living not in reaction, but in alignment. Integrating Swadhyaya into our daily routine. This week, let us use Swadhyaya to observe these inner pulls. When am I drawn towards something just because I like it? When do I turn away just because I don't? Are my choices coming from clarity or from habit? Swadhyaya helps us bring these patterns into light without guilt or shame. It teaches us to observe with curiosity and not criticism. And in that gentle observation, change becomes possible. If someone close to you is exploring their own inner journey, you may gently introduce them to master classes and being heartful everyday sessions. We will now turn to today's reading from Whisper from the Brighter World. Whispers from the Brighter World. Beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Tuesday, November 25th, 2003, 10 a.m. You can see how it is good to plunge into oneself, to possess the key to this hidden treasure. What is left of all human hassles, which have to be faced in one's daily life? Having recourse to it is a supreme grace. Happy are those who reach that stage of sadhana through their practice and mobility of heart. They possess an exceptional power protecting them from the bad twist of fate, from which nobody is spared. It enables them to surmount them and to progress more and more, while putting into perspective what is not to their liking in their living environment. Each one has a tailor made life. Shall we say, not accepting it results in regressing. With time, our aspirants understand that surrender is an essential aspect to their process. Surpassing oneself, rising above one's status, whatever it is a sign of wisdom. To love, to surrender with greatest confidence in the Master makes it possible to put things into perspective and to face up to many painful situations. The human being is faced with the following choice: to accept and progress, or stagnate and brood over negative thoughts, harming its evolution. To find in oneself the way to the divine love, to devote oneself every day to these inner contacts with the inner master, and to consequently get an increased stature and get stronger in the face of life. These are their blessings. How many human beings reach this wisdom? The number is growing, but the way to it is long. In our own way, we help them and we give them all the necessary essential elements. May they benefit from them fully. We bless them all, Babuji. Dear sisters and brothers, let us take a few quiet moments to contemplate on the words of the whisper and absorb the vibrations in our heart. Let your heart be receptive as you receive the transmission of light and grace through this message. Let us now offer the universal prayer with heart full of love. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। this universal prayer, awaken unity and love in the hearts of. And as you prepare to rest, allow your bedtime prayer to be a moment of surrender. You may wish to jot down a line or two about your inner reflections. As these small acts of awareness duly untie the knots that bind us. Dear sisters and brothers, over the next few days, we will explore how likes and dislikes affect not just our moods, but all aspects, including our decisions and even our spiritual evolution. And together we will discover how to live from the stillness beyond them. Thank you for being here tonight and for your presence and this purpose. And we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for the morning session at 6 a.m. Until then, sleep with gentleness, wake with balance, and let your heart grow light. Thank you.